Yeah, what's going on? I know what you're thinking. Where is he at? Where's the visual? Man, the visual is in the dream state right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a flip flop from here and out. I say I'm gonna do it this way, that way, this way, that way. But it's still popping, as you can see. DAP Media Group, Treezlee, Greeze, full force, full effect, back at business as we should be. Okay, I got some good ones for you. Today's topic: do fear run you? That's a question. That's an answer, man, because do fear run you? You have to sometimes think of that. Let me take a sip on that one. You know how I go in real. Yeah, yes, see me. I'm gonna really take a sip. Hold on. Excuse me. And I ain't one of them people who need to have a drink to get courage. Nah, that's not me. Actually, it makes me more peaceful. Okay, do fear run you? What made me think of that? I've been paying attention to media, and they got a bunch of fear out there. They try to push you to do things with the fear. And I'm gonna tell you, I learned this from a guy. He was an OG, cured himself of cancer and all that on his own. No joke. But fear hurt him, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because some punk little dudes went in there and tied him up, beat him up, and crushed his spirit. Now, mind you, they gave me a whole bunch of reasons. They slander your name when you're doing great things or good things for some or whoever to throw you off their trail. But more long story short, he was a guy, door always open at the job. Who was that? Nobody. He was one of the dudes at the job. You know, there on his job, door open. You can walk right in. Then after the event, he got the door locked. Can't peek at him. He peeking out the window, and me personally, I think that's what destroyed him because you're 75, you killed yourself, but then you got to always worry about somebody coming in and doing that same thing to you again. I think that's what hurt him. But do fear run you? Do it. Another reason why I brought it up. You know how you might be with somebody and you ain't talked to them that day. What's the first thing they say? I was just checking to make sure you're all right. Well, to a person like me, and I'm trying to state this publicly, I take that as, so you saying that you better off than me? You more safe. It's safer to be with you than it is where I'm at. You know, like you have to view things, and things trigger you. Like fear. Do fear run you? Like how a lot of y'all was scared of Trump and y'all voted for Biden. See, that slid me right into to where I wanted to go because the whole world know about the crime bill this man did. They know that he was the same racist as Donald Trump. He was a lot more blatant, but everybody know this, right? Now this dude coming out with another crime bill. He has another crime bill. Never apologized for the first crime bill that destroyed homes. He's out with another crime bill. But that's who you voted for because of fear. because of fear. I got a good one for you. Now, where I'm from, they gassed up because a person won the primary. See, that's for the uneducated. Oh, that person win. They won the primary. You're uneducated. You know nothing. We got to take you back to square one. Do you know the real election is November? That's when you win. You can't win ahead of the time that it's supposed to be. But your news station's pumping it up because it's a democratic situation. But like I said, if you want to win, you got to win in November. Can't win in June. Sorry, it don't work that way. You understand? Janky Productions, man, I call it that. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like I come here, I hop on this thing. I'm dedicated to doing it because once I put myself into something, I say, yo, anybody that know me, they know that's how I go. I gotta see it all the way through. I said I'd do this for how long I'm saying I'm gonna do it. So I'm putting all my energy into doing that. You understand? So that's where we at with that. But I was in a heated debate. I ain't gonna say heat. Well, I sparked a great one. The topic was, is spoiled and feeling entitlement, are they the same? That was a great one, I thought. I said, damn, to me personally, spoiled and feeling entitled are the same. But this particular person told me that they are not the same. So we looked up the net, like the definition in the dictionary, and it didn't quite say the definition that we looked at as a person would say, "Oh, I'm spoiled." So I'm looking. It's not going to be in there. But to me, if you're spoiled, if you feel like you're spoiled, you used to get something. That's a form of entitlement, is it not? Is it not? But they said it's not the same. I said, why not? Now, don't get me wrong, because then now they start having me think real deep. Because do I feel that you owe the slaves of the United States found it? Yes, yo. Now that's an entitlement. So now you got my mind, but I'm saying the way that I'm using entitlement and spoiled. When I hear that, I'm thinking they both are the same. I do. I do. It's tough. See, I, you know, that's the trick of the whole thing. You have to look at it. I look at it from a different angle, because when I hear somebody say they spoiled is like, you was giving me this, giving me that, and okay, if I cut it off, they won't know how to react the same. I done shown you umpteen proofs of this thing through. All you gotta do is look back at some of the programs. Now, how is entitlement is not the same as, because if I go into entitlement to me means the same as privilege. Spoiled is the same as privilege. Like, wait a minute, I deserve this. This is mine. That's what it means to me. But a particular individual, well, a couple of individuals disagreed that I thought would be on the show. But guess what? They're not here. But guess what? Hey, we keep it pushing. All right, man. You know me, this, and that, man. I keep it moving, man. This is what I do. It's something great going on moving around this country. And you would say, well, what is that? It's the feeling of that you done somebody so wrong that the guilt is trickling on to the kids. And say, where are you going with this? They are teaching woke agenda down south. I say, what is woke agenda? Woke agenda is they're giving you the truth of Abraham Lincoln, the truth of George Washington, the truth of they're teaching this in school, and you know people are going crazy. I mean, they fighting in the meetings. They got to drag them out of there. It's this is what's happening right now before our very eyes. And then you got my man Side Clan Meter talking about he got a new crime bill. He ain't never quit the Klan. Told you that beforehand. He know he ain't quit the Klan. But I'm just saying, he felt, and this man is older than Methuselah, and you think he changed his ways? But he's more safer than Trump. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, where are we going with this? You gotta know what things are and what they is. You understand? I'm not knocking it. I mean, if you like it, I love it. I mean, it's a bunch of it, man. You like it, I love it, man. I must say that because if you are willing to damage yourself and your seeds and your generation after you, then that's what you chose to do. You going out in that fashion, But I'm just here to relay the real message. And like I said, woke agenda, is that a good thing or bad thing? My answer to it, I think it's great. I think a person should know. Well, they already knew that they were surviving off a lie. But it's nothing like your teacher and them telling you like, nah, these was not good men. They did anything for $1. Rob stealing the K word. You understand? Yeah, that's what they do. By any means, they must get it. Like a junkie on a drug. Gotta have it. Throughout the history, this was it's been. And now, the people are unfolding, explaining, and letting them know that this was the situation. And they're going crazy. Can't believe they teaching their kids this. It's no worse than you teaching our kids this ABC that, the alphabet, the nasty group. You're teaching our babies that. So what's the difference of teaching them the realness of how they is? You shouldn't hide it. If you barbaric and you was about, I'm gonna take this, that's your gene. That's what you are. That's what you is. You seeing what I'm saying? So all them teachers is doing is telling you your bloodline, your source. Like how my bloodline is from the slaves, but we created this thing that you're in, we built a lot of, well, majority of it. So much that when they let us free, they said, hold up, we can't get these people shit. They're gonna supersede us. They're gonna take over. That we they every waking thing. They're people who take nothing and turn it into something. That's my group. You know, the ones you took from and bombed in Oklahoma and all that. Yeah, that's us. It's quite a few places around here that was raided. Now, do your research, and I don't think it's nothing wrong with them teaching them the truth, because the truth cannot be denied. But at the end of the day, my story is see, you're trying to get around. Oh, I'm teaching this in the class, man. And listen, man, you paid Chinese, you paid Japanese, you paid man. Every brand, you gave them something. Man, come on, man. I don't care how much hell that we causing due to the fact that we must scrape because we're on the bottom and we're scraping. And yes, we are hurting each other, but ain't none of your business because you created this business. Yes, it is sad, but y'all doing the same thing too, but you're hiding it. You try to sweep it under the rug. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. So my point is, the woke agenda, is that a good thing being taught in the schools? I guess by now we understand that it's a unanimous decision for me personally. Unanimous. I just hope that they get more in depth with it, why because I'm telling you, they up there fighting and going crazy that you teaching their kids the truth. That it's not a lie, that it's not the white picket fence and, that fake ass book that they teach it from. Driving them crazy. Good job, teachers. That's all I can say. Keep up the good work, man. But is it really a moral society? Because if you are moral, you should not fight with the truth. Am I right or wrong? If you're a moral person, so you claim to be, how do you fight with the truth? How we do that? Sometimes we have to look at things from the way that it is. And to me, it's just that we so off balance. We're a backwards group. I have to tell you, I tell you what, if I was talking a bunch of crazy stuff, I'd be live, lit. Ain't that the word? I'd be lit. But when you're talking truth and facts, guess what? You're not lit. But are you willing to sell yourself that far to get to nowhere? If that's where you're going, quick as they giveth, they taketh. Ain't that's man, come on, man. I have to explain this. You know that. It's in your soul, man. You didn't walk this before. So the moral of the story is woke agenda taught in the classes. I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing to really tell. And all you're doing is just telling the truth that, hey, they was this, but they had slaves. They did that. I mean, I don't see the harm in that. I really don't. I don't see the harm in you explaining the truth about icons. Your icons or whatever icons, because I don't listen. Whatever they throw at me, I don't agree with. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can't trust it when it's coming from the media. They'll flip flop it, hate on you. If you ain't greasing enough palms, you're done. You can't come in the land of greasing palms and ain't greasing them. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it here first. I got a good one for you, though. I always got to switch this subject up, though. Listen, they said at Subway, it's a Subway that was selling tuna sandwiches, but found no tuna DNA. So what was they serving? What is the meat that you're serving? What they gotta spread something to make you think you're eating tuna? Like the fake rice, you know that? You know that fake rice that boys was eating? Yeah, man, I ain't making this up. The fake rice was actually plastic. We know that. Come on, man. We're not gonna play these games. We know this. But I'm saying, how did you fool me on the goddamn tuna? I thought I was a master at the tuna and the fish and all that. I said, damn, they're able to slide tuna past me. I'm done. They said they could slide the chicken past you. Now they done developed the way to slide tuna. It's getting rough, man. That's all I can tell you, man. It's definitely rough out here, man. Sliding tuna right past you. You think you going to Subway? I said, damn, I'm supposed to be. I'm thinking I'm eating fresh. I'm eating less. You seeing what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be eating fresh, but I'm eating less. It's a lot of hype up for that Dante Wilder and your man fight, uh, Tyson Fury. I'm just saying, I just hope my man Wilder get it popping, man. Because, you're not responding. You look like you focused. You understand what I'm saying? You look like you about that business as you was. Just had to train a little harder and get it jumping. Man, I'm looking forward to that fight. That's all I can say. I mean, I know that shit gonna be jumping. I just hope he don't let Tyson Fury jab him to sleep. Like the last time. Come on, bruh. The jab. You gotta have a jab, Dante. Jab, son. Jab. Move your feet. You can't keep just going for the knockout. You gotta box. You must box, bro. I think it's a fight that come on tomorrow or something. I don't know who fight tomorrow. Shit, I forgot. I think it's Telfino, one of them boys fight. Them boys got it popping. They know how to move them feet and move around. Another thing going on. Kevin Love to the Olympic team. Really? Kevin Love to the Olympic team. Come on, man. That man, come on. How he get the come on? We got to come on with the come on, man. Kevin Love at the Olympic team. Wait, Mike, are you on this? Oh, my man, you here, baby?
I'm here.
Oh, you made it. I was running late too, man. My bag, man. I know. I said our time, and I got
It happens. It happens.
work, but I'm constantly grinding, man. I've been, I'm gonna stay at it though. I'm
As
gonna
you
get
should.
prepared. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now, right. So I'm briefly talking about. I know you keep up with basketball. You still a Lakers fan?
Man, I bleed purple and gold. You know what kind of question is that, Tree?
My bad, my
What
bad.
kind of question is
No,
that?
no, I'm because I'm saying, how you feel about Kevin Love making an Olympic team? Kevin Love, how he
Well,
make the Olympic team?
the reason why he made it is because a lot of people aren't participating because the season was so abrupt, like it was so quick, and a lot of certain like LeBron and them, they not participating. So that gives him a
Kevin
slot.
Love, though,
Yeah,
Mike.
that gives him a slot to participate.
Thank you. I didn't even know he still was playing, Mike.
How you know? How you not know Kev Love is not playing?
Man, that
Because he
man
has
wasn't balling like
played,
that.
right? Because he
He
has been
ain't balling
playing.
like that to be in the Olympics, man.
Hell, hey,
What? Come
we'll
on,
take
talk to me.
we'll take your wounded, your weak, your blind.
Hey,
we'll take,
he is the wounded,
we'll
weak, and
take
blind. He
exactly.
ain't
So
shit.
we'll
That man
take
don't
it.
do nothing, vet. Come on, man.
We'll,
Stop it, man. Kevin
we'll take
Love,
it.
dog.
We'll
Kevin
take it.
Love. Out of the whole NBA, Trey Young and them ain't even done yet. They ain't say they ain't want to play. There's a bunch of them ain't say they. I'm
Right.
in the
No,
midst of the
you
battle.
absolutely right. But
Oh man, your phone fucking up.
he
Your
just do it,
phone messing
man.
up. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, your phone was breaking up. You gotta quit moving it. Just tell us what
Oh,
you're
okay.
saying.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. So what you say about Kevin Love?
I said, well, he threw his hand, his hat in the ring, hoping for a spot, and we'll see how it works.
Kevin Love, that
Yeah, Kevin Love, K Love.
nah, he should not be in the Olympics. I'm sorry. Hey, but I know I talked to you. I was already talking about it, but I'm gonna bring it on back. I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm bringing it on right back. Woke agenda. What's your opinion of them teaching? In the schools
We we
about the
we, we,
truth of their icons, the truth of their icons.
well, my grandfather. Well, you wouldn't know, but my grandfather is from Oklahoma. Okay,
Mm,
and so I learned about, and this has to do with what you're speaking about. I learned about Black Wall Street on my own. So
mm.
that means my mother, which is my grandfather's daughter, didn't know nothing about that until she was 40.
Got it.
So exactly. So we need these type of things for us to know where we come from, because hopefully we can get a sense of, what I mean, how to present ourselves now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, certain people is up there fighting and shit in the meetings, man. You got to drag them out by their shoes, baby. They ain't
Well,
feeling that shit that's going on right now being
well,
taught
well,
in class.
well, everybody, they
But
don't
it's the
want them.
truth though. But
Exactly. There
they're
you
like,
go.
wait a
There
minute.
you go. There you go. There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
they like, wait a minute. You
There
teaching
you
my
go.
babies this? Oh
There
man,
you go.
man, listen, man, you got to drag them out the meetings for talk
There you
about the
go.
truth. It's nothing phony about
There you
what they
go.
saying, but you got to drag them out the meetings. So what you? I mean, by their feet.
A lot of people can't deal with the truth.
I don't want you teaching my babies this.
What they said on a few good men?
What?
You can't handle the truth, and
I'm telling
most
you, they
people can't.
dragging these in Virginia. I seen them dragging boys out by their feet.
Yeah, because the
They said
truth.
there wasn't enough time in the parents' meetings. They gave their ass like 3 hours. It wasn't enough time. There ain't enough time to talk about this shit.
Of course not.
Man, they started grabbing boys and dragging them out by their feet. That I got a good one for you because I was already elaborating, but since you on here, we got a little time. What's your definition? Do fear run people?
Absolutely.
Why would you say that, my dude?
Because case in point with this COVID, you
Mm,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Fear causes mass hysteria. Like if you don't know what's going on, and see that's why people needed to stop listening to him, her, and them,
Mm,
and gather your own information. You know what I mean? Do your own research. Don't let somebody tell you something. And fear is mostly it's you know what I mean. It's poured on you. It's not so
yeah.
much as something that you know what I mean. You can conjure up a fear. Don't get me wrong, but it's more or less poured on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Projection.
right. You hear something or you see something,
Yeah,
and
they
it
keep
makes you
projecting.
fearful. It
Yeah.
makes you fearful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, but my thing is, did you know that this dude? You wasn't on here, but I was talking about the Biden dude. He got after he did the first crime bill, he got a new crime bill coming out. He got a new one. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, that man got a new crime bill,
What
man. More incentive to lock black people up.
well, there's a lot of crime going on. It's a lot of crime. You see those? You see the shooting down the way?
I seen
Did you
all
see
that.
that when them babies got hit? Like, come on. When do you
And
know that we were out there that we ever had to fear? Now we going back to the word fear. When do you know that we were out there, me, you, and everybody else that doesn't need to be named, and we had a fear of somebody coming by shooting,
they was doing it back then, though,
but we didn't have a fear of it.
because we was fearless kids. We was
We didn't have a
kids.
fear of it. I'm quite sure those kids that caught up in that crossfire was fearless too until they got hit.
Right. But the point, but kids is the moral of my story is that if we had proper provisions for us, we had the J back then. For majority, that J ain't even open really. We all used to migrate to the J. That stopped a lot of damage out there, bruh.
It did. It
We had
did.
somewhere to go. They took somewhere for these kids to go, got them just floating around, and then now they took them from school. You put them and say this COVID bullshit, and listen, man. I know viruses is real, but I'm saying it was way worse shit. We've been going through the whole goddamn time. That ain't go no goddamn way. So what I'm saying is still here. So my moral of my story is you shut all this shit down. You took away the things for the kids to go to, and then you're talking this bullshit when the kids go out and do dumb shit. You ain't got no leaders. Well, we had leaders back then, though, Mike. We had dudes that'd be like, yo, boy, don't do that. We had that. They took that.
They didn't
Where you
take it.
at with that, man?
I don't. You know what? Respect has dwindled down. You understand what it has trickled down. Like you said, we had elders that would properly teach us certain things. Today, you can't say nothing to a young man. You say something to a young man, he pulling, and you like, I'm just trying to
I
help you.
can't say that. I can't say that because me, I say something to the young men all the time.
Well, their parents are just as bad. Don't be
I'm
talking
I'm
to
I'm
my
just
child
saying
like
me.
that.
I can't. I'm talking about me. I don't think that
Well, of
far, dog.
course, but of
If
course,
it's
but
a situation, I explain it to the young buck. Listen, man, you have to be fearless. They can see if you full of shit. That's what I feel. The babies can see if you're full of shit. I just had a little 2-year old just at my little cousin little graduation party. This man can't be no more than 2 years old, coming in the joint, shaking hands. Better than grown people coming in there or young bucks. That ain't even man. This man too, making sure you ignite, making sure before he got in that bounce house, he came and shook everybody's hand that was somebody, and then hopped in the bounce house. I said, I like how he raised. That's what my exact words out of my mouth, dog. Man, that man gonna be something, man. He know how to come in. He know how to do it. At 2, if he was 2, he might have been one, maybe 2. I'm giving him 2 to 3, but he might. But I don't know. They get way more advanced. I don't know. I didn't ask how old he was, but I know that man shook everybody's hand before he hopped in that bounce house. Made sure with the straight face though. Wasn't smiling. He man, hey man, what's up? Shaking hands. Then go do what he did. Come on, man. How he figure that out at that? Get out of here, man. Huh? You there, Mike?
yeah. I was just waiting till you to
I'm
finish.
telling you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
I'm
hear
telling you what
what you're
happened
saying,
today
but
as I
see,
speak.
but see, the seed was properly nourished. You understand? As a child, as him in his mother, she was properly nourished. So for him to be such a young little guy and to be able to acknowledge people before he goes and does what he wants to do, meaning that he was well nourished prior to him.
I hear you. You breaking up. You moving around, vet? You, Mike.
Yeah, I'm here. Did you hear me?
Nah, you breaking up, man. What, you moving or something?
No, I'm not moving.
How you go from perfect to so you spitting that fire then? So it's fucking with your, so it's messing with your frequency.
No, I ain't spitting no
You
fire.
spitting some fire right there, huh?
But
Come on,
did I,
man. Come
did I
on. We
come
on the
across?
clock. Let's go.
Did I come across? Did everyone hear me?
No, we ain't hear shit you said. You blank right
I
out,
I
dog.
said that it comes from being properly nourished. It's like a seed. Like when you plant a seed, with him being in his mother, he comes from good people, good parenting, good people. That decided to teach him at a young age, and that's what we all have to do. We have to be taught at a young age. You know what I mean? On what to do and what not to do.
Now, I got a good one. I'm gonna talk metaphysical to you now. Metaphysical. They
Okay.
say that in metaphysicology, they think that the baby is older than you. What's your take on that?
Well, I
They
don't
say
see
that
how
the
that.
baby is older than you.
I don't see
Come
how
on.
that's possible. But
That's
I don't know.
metaphysicology. That's metaphysics, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm gonna have to meditate on that one day.
I'm just telling you, man. Yeah, that's something to food for thought, you know. But hey, back to the next topic I told you we was gonna talk about because I already discussed this, but I didn't have nobody talk. But I'm gonna say you spoiled and being entitled. Are they the same?
Two sisters' children.
What you,
You ever heard that?
no, what you say?
Two sisters' children.
Two sisters, children. Come on.
Right. No, 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 no. That's a terminology. That means that they're related somewhat, but they're not. Um,
Mhm. Ooh,
when you
okay. I like that. Hit me with a Jew. Two sisters,
when
children.
when when
Yeah.
you when you're spoiled, when you
Uh,
spoil a child, then they become where they think they're entitled. You know what I mean? You have to do one before the other comes. You have to spoil the child, and then the child will think, well, okay, Pop's been buying me Jordans since I was 7. I've been going to school fresh since I was 7. Now you're 14, and now Pop tell you, well, here go a rake and the lawnmower's out back. You know what I mean? Go out there and earn. Now you say, well, when I was 7, I was getting Jordans, and that's what I'm expecting. So that's what I'm entitled to, right?
mm, okay.
I'm not entitled to work. I'm not entitled to these things because you spoiled me so much that
Uh,
I don't feel I have to.
right. Right.
That goes back to that
For what?
subject that you talked about last week.
Oh, about the kid when the dad told
Yeah.
him. The dude told him. I told you about that one,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah.
Iowa student.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
told his
uh-huh,
ass, "Yo, it's time to go to work, son. I'm
yeah.
paying for
And he
college.
killed,
Get
and
your
he killed,
job."
and he killed,
Man, that
and he
man
killed.
knocked off the whole family.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, I already said it before, but me personally, I think they both the same. Spoiled and entitled.
No, you're
I
right,
do.
but one has to come before the other.
So
You have to be spoiled to feel an
Entitled, right,
entitlement.
right.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
that's a hell of a way to view it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't expect that right there. That's deep.
That's why I
I
said
have
they're
to.
two sisters' children. They're cousins. You know what I mean? They're one comes
Right,
before the other.
right, right. You know, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a way to look at it. You know, yeah, one come before the other. Okay, I can accept that
Because
right there.
true,
I can't dispute that.
if I may, and I mean not to get too personal. I mean, I grew up in the projects. You know my history, Tree, and trust me. I was spoiled because I wasn't entitled to anything because we living in the projects. Like we're living in the projects. And I
Yeah,
wanted to be fresh. I had to
yeah,
be fresh.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because my mother fulfilled those needs every time that I needed. So therefore I became thinking, well, okay, we can't miss this Easter. We ain't missed not one Easter. So we can't
Yeah.
miss this Easter. I gotta be fresh this Easter too. See, that's me being so used to
And
something.
Christmas. What about
Exactly.
Christmas?
I
Shit,
was just being
Christmas.
nice. I was
What do
being
you mean the
lenient.
kids can't have Christmas?
I didn't want to go too heavy in it, but you know, you was there.
Hey,
So
yeah.
you were
Yeah,
there.
because I
So
remember the one year I ain't get shit for Christmas. I was mad at the motherfucker back.
listen,
You mean I ain't
listen,
get shit? When I was
listen,
fucking up at school, they like, man, I ain't get your ass shit. Man, they really ain't got me nothing, dog. I mean, not even a pair of socks. I said, God damn, for Christmas?
You really messed up.
Oh man, dude, that shit forever. Everybody else got nice gifts.
because
I
you
ain't got
felt
one, dog.
then
Nothing.
you felt entitled. That's why your feelings were hurt. That's why you felt like that because you felt that you were entitled to something.
I'm talking
To
about this is
something.
Christmas, man.
I
Christmas.
understand that. I understand that.
This is Christmas.
I
I
understand
have
that.
something on Christmas. You know, it's Christmas.
See how you symbol. You see how
Nah, I
the
said,
symbol.
damn, they really ain't give me shit for for Christmas, dude. Nothing. Not a
Yeah.
goddamn thing. I said, ooh wee,
See
cold
how you
blooded.
broke it down in symbols though when you said Christmas.
Yeah,
It
I
missed
was
you.
talking to it. What do
I
you mean
know
the kids can't have Christmas?
it missed you. It missed you with everybody else.
Oh, it definitely missed me. I ain't get shit.
Christmas. Christmas to you and went to everybody else.
Oh man, come on, man. Yeah. But I was what'd you say?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's the truth though. Like, I mean, you have to look at do you feel entitled? See, okay, I'm glad we on this subject because I need to touch on this because that's what these people are saying about the things they owe the people who built this country. They feel like, oh, these black people, they look for anything. Or you feel like you're entitled to, well, God damn it, if you ain't paid somebody, this like somebody who done walked you, dog, forever. I got you. Okay, clean that up. I got you. Okay, clean that up. I'm gonna pay you later. Okay, clean that up. I got you. Okay, clean up. I'm gonna pay you later. Nigga. Shut up. I'm gonna pay you later. You understand what I'm saying?
That's being somewhat light, I think. That metaphor is being light.
Okay, give me a good one then. What you got?
Um, Go to work for me, make me rich, and you ain't getting nothing. And that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
get
understand what I'm
your ass
saying?
out there.
Go in the fields. They never plowed no field or picked nothing out of those fields for them to take for, you know what I mean, in bushels and baskets and
Right.
for them to make clothing so they can sell it and then
Yeah.
get a store and then from the
Yeah.
store they got a chain of stores and what black
Uh,
person own a big lots or a tops or
right. Right. That's
anything
what I
like
said.
that.
How the hell is not one of them own it?
So I mean,
All
come
these
on.
athletes and whoever, you mean tell me you ain't got a big lot to Target or something? Come on, dog. How you ain't got a Target or Walmart or something up under your name?
Because
But you
their
got a
wealth,
McDonald's though.
but their wealth
Huh?
is used for them. It's not used for us. Their wealth is used for them, and they're told that. They're told that. If you go
Yeah.
outside these lines, that's your butt, Mr. Postman.
Mm.
And
Oh
we've
man, that
seen this.
motherfucker.
We've seen this, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this. We've seen this. This is a
You
good
gotta,
topic.
yo,
This is
I
a
be
good
around some
topic, Tree.
dudes.
Good topic. This is a good topic because we've seen this. This is not something that is made up or anything. This has been done to our world class famous people in front of us. In front of us.
Yeah, yeah,
You
all
understand?
day.
You step out them lines, you're gonna get dealt with. Because when Bill Cosby asked to buy NBC, they told him, "Listen, you better go somewhere and play." Asked them
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and play.
Your phone breaking up, man. What you moving around?
Can you hear me now?
Man,
Can
you
you hear
sound
me?
like that Verizon dude. You hear me though? Come on, man.
but they told him to
So
go play. So when he came back the third time, what comes up? But oh, here come all these women with their lawsuit and things like that.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now,
Well,
30
well,
years
hell,
ago, nobody came when
they still don't want to pay the people from Oklahoma, knowing
they're not
damn well
gonna
you
pay.
took their shit.
Took
Everything
it.
on the planet saying you took it. You waiting to there's not one of them around, and then you gonna say, "Oh man, I gotta pay." Yeah, I do. We do owe them, and then it's like, okay, you gonna give it to somebody just so you can take it from them. So it's the
Tree, they
same thing
killed.
over and over again.
Tree, they killed generation wealth. They did more
Right.
than just that. They killed generation wealth because you
Well,
know
they
what
knew what they was doing. Right.
exactly. You know what that was going to transpire to?
I do know.
Somebody in Alabama, a bunch of black Alabama people in Alabama starting a little Black Wall Street. People in Missouri black people starting a little Black Wall, and Iowa, and et cetera, starting their own. And we would have been no, that's not allowed. That's not allowed.
Yeah,
They
but
tell them to go
but
to
my
work
thing
for
is
us.
this. But see, this is the problem I'm having, right? We must unfold this thing. Why are we so hated? See, we
Because we're
gotta
great.
unfold. We gotta get to the bottom of it. Like, why is your every movement and all your hatred towards a particular group? But every other group can do something, but this particular group, hell no.
Because we were already kings and queens, and if they are afraid,
But I'm
then we
saying,
are. We are.
what is the real reason? You know,
They're afraid of us.
it gotta be a real. I mean, these is Neant. Nah. I can't go with that. I mean, what is the real reason? Like, it gotta be, huh? Man, come on, Mike, your phone, baby. Oh man, sound like you on a CB, nigga. Breaker 19. Breaker 19. Where you at? Hello. That's how you sound, my nigga. Hello. You
Hello, can
there?
you hear me? Is that better?
I hear you now.
Is this
Yeah.
better? Okay. Maybe because I
Much
was away
better.
from the phone. I was away from the phone. I was trying to hear what
Come
the sister
on.
was saying. What was she saying that you disagreed with?
Oh,
I
I was saying he was wondering why do they hate us so much, and I said because they know where we came from. We came from kings and queens, and if we ever get know our own history, and we get together, they're going to be afraid of us because of our power that we already have.
Absolutely, but they have so many pitfalls, and so many
I
traps, and
can't see
they
that.
no, we weren't. History is shown.
Oh man,
We,
here we go.
history is shown. We look up Musa.
Man, come on, Mike. You moving around or something?
Okay, can you hear me now? Is that better?
God damn, man. Come on, bro. Like you was just cleared and you just and I was
Am I
that's how
clear?
you sounding, man.
Am I clear now? Am I
You're
clear
good
now?
right now.
Okay. Musa was a king
Right,
from Africa. He started
right.
economy. He started economies because through his travels, because he would go all the way to Egypt
Here we go.
to do religion, for you know what I mean, to do it to pray. So through
See?
his travels, he would like give people money. Like if he go through a land or somewhere and it was impoverished, he would make sure they had and stuff like that. He would always make sure they had, and back and forth and back. We are so kind-hearted, loving, smart, strong. I mean, come
We
on,
are
listen.
towards other people. We not the
Listen,
same. Like, we're not kind-hearted towards our own, man.
and they're amazed by us. They've always been amazed by us. And what you don't understand, what do? When you don't have no understanding of it, now we're going back around, Tree. You feel it, don't you?
I can't keep
What you don't understand, you feel what you don't understand. You don't understand why Tremaine's skin is so glistening, but he's a dark-skinned man. You don't understand these things. You don't understand how athletic a Kyle Lewis is, or a sister to name
keep breaking up.
Mary. I can't think right now. I'm sorry, but they don't understand these things. They don't understand these things.
Man, ain't no excuse for the bullshit they doing. I'm
And
sorry.
we're not making an excuse for them. We're telling you what their problem with us is. We're not making an excuse for them. How you gonna make an excuse for mistreating people 400 plus years? You can't make an excuse for that.
Hell nah, they don't get no pass. I'm sorry.
No.
Hey, we done went past our time. Appreciate you, Mike, for coming on.
Likewise, Tree,
Wish
man.
you would have came on sooner.
I know. I'm sorry.
I gotta get here more. No, it ain't your fault. It's my fault too. I gotta get here more on time, and we gonna kick it more. And hopefully you had that phone a lot better, man.
Yeah, me too.
That shit doing the Watusi.
Yeah, I'm
your
sorry.
Phone doing the Watusi, baby. I can't, man. My eardrums can't do it no more, man.
Okay,
I got to go.
Have a good night,
man. You my guy. Hey, we out. DAP Media Group. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be back for more. Peace.